Okay, students, this Free Choice Friday art project is a nice January one. So I want to encourage you guys to try a little art here. Uh, both of the projects I'm going to show you today are from this website called Art Projects for Kids. And this first one is drawing and painting a snowy winter night. So one of the first things I want you to notice that this website shows you is that they have you draw very light lines directly making or intersecting in the middle of your paper, right? So they divide it in half this way, and then they divide it in half that way. Okay, very light lines that you could easily erase, and then they'll make darker ones over the top, and that will help you know where to put things on your drawing. Okay, so first, step one, you draw a snow baseline right here, like that. Okay, step two, you could draw about three large buildings and put curls on the top for snow, right? And notice they use that middle line there to show you about how far up to go, right? A couple of the buildings are taller and and one of them here is smaller, right? And you can use it to kind of judge how far to draw things. Okay, step number three, you can add smaller buildings in there again and again. That light line helps you realize where to put things. So you add a couple smaller buildings on the left and then some more smaller buildings on the right. Okay, so that's step number four. Now you go to step number five and you're going to fill all your buildings up with windows. Okay, so put lots of windows in there. Step number six, put large swirls up in the sky. And again, you can use those light lines that cross and divide your paper into quarters or divide each half into half. Use that to guide your swirl. So take this center swirl here and do it around that center line. Then do a swirl on the left and a swirl on the right. Okay. Then you can continue those swirls out and make a background for it. Okay, that's step number seven. Step number eight, you're going to trace it with a marker. Now this says paint the buildings, and I encourage you to paint it if you have paints at home, but there's also no reason you can't color it with crayons, markers, or colored pencils. So that's really your option. Okay, and step number nine, paint the sky. Again, you can color it, right, with whatever you have, but if you have paint, you might want to give it a try. Okay, and then you can use some white in there as well. Okay, so if you're painting, you can splatter some white paint over it. If you're not painting, just leave some white spots, and that will be a good snowy city scene, right, in a swirling sky. All right, so that's art project number one. The other one, also from the same website, Art Projects for Kids, is how to draw an igloo, another great January art project. So check this one out, okay? You're going to start out, again, divide your paper in half and then divide it in half the other way. So you're dividing your paper into four equal parts, okay? And you draw a large upside down curve. Okay, and you can use your lines to guide you, right? Use this center line as a line of symmetry, right? And half the curve over here and half the curve over here, about halfway between the end of the paper and the middle line, maybe a little more than that. Okay, connect the bottom with a curved line. Okay, all right, and then you're gonna start the door. Now you'd use another upside down curved line, but this time you're going to use it in this quadrant of your paper, which is nicely divided in half with those dotted lines, okay? Draw the inside curve of the door, okay? So you're going to double loop it here, okay? You're going to connect it to the dome, right? Like so, okay? And then you're going to draw curved horizontal lines. Okay, that's step number six there. All right, and as you do that, now you want to alternate your vertical lines like this, right? So here's one, and then you want to offset the next set of vertical lines, and then each one you space them out so they're not right underneath each other, right? And that gives you the idea that there's these big bricks made out of snow making your igloo, right? Okay, and then so you got to add some similar details to your doorway. Okay, and then of course you want to trace it in something dark and color it in, right? Use a dark blue for the sky, use some light blue shading for the igloo and the snow around it, right? And of course you might want a sun in the background. Okay, and that's how you do it. Again, I will post the link to these two art projects in the bio for this YouTube video. And I use the website Art Projects for Kids, so all credit to them. And I hope you click on their link and try to make some winter drawings. If you do, please share it. You can put it on our class Padlet. You can share it on KidBlog. You can share it any other place you want to with either me or your other teacher if you're from another class. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day. Happy Friday and happy Free Choice Friday. Bye.